Good morning.
Morning. Staring at my phone. Don't mind me.
How's it going?
We made it.
Yay. Got out of bed in time.
It's always has my face way larger than I would like it to be,
Mm.
and I have to fix it. Make my face smaller, please. When
Mm.
are you guys officially off
I'm done.
for the
This is my
done?
last duty. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we finished
Yeah, okay.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's your weekend. That makes sense.
Yeah, had our Christmas dinner, breakup drinks last night. And then, yeah, I am
Nice.
hungover and there's no coffee. But I will get through this.
Oh, for no coffee. Holy hell. No.
Yeah, we're all done. The job list is empty. We
Wow.
almost had a seamless exit, although frustratingly, we damaged one job in transport yesterday. So that job
Somebody's
got moved.
Christmas ruined?
Oh, look, the client was so good about it. He was awesome. I wanted to try and fix it yesterday or bring it back, but he was trying to get out the door to go on holidays. He was like, don't worry about it. We'll do it in January. Okay. So yeah,
Nice.
moved that job to the first week back, and then Airtable's clear for 2025, which is pretty good feeling.
That's crazy.
In the old days,
Does
I would
that
have had
make you
like
feel
3
comfortable or
installs
not?
still to do by Christmas. Yeah, it makes me feel good. It's good. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah. It's nice to
That's
be
good.
under control this end of the year.
Yeah.
Right. And we had a really strong cash in week, so it just feels like I know the next couple of weeks are going to be crap cash flow wise, so good to finish on a high. Yeah. How much more have you got?
Money?
No, work. How much more work?
Yeah, work. We work, I think Monday, which is the 23rd.
Yeah, okay.
Calendar. Yep. 22nd. We're going to be off the 23rd through the 2nd publicly, and then we're probably going to be a couple days. Not to blow up a spot, Ricky always likes to come in and do some work in that period, and I'm always like, I could get out of the house.
Yeah.
Like, not work, but like, I don't know, it's just play with something. We try to do a lean day in that period. We also have to do the ever growing, I think we're expecting it to reach into 2 days of inventory this year.
Whoa. Because it's end of financial year
maybe
for you,
it'll be a little
it?
better. Yeah, it just becomes, I don't know how to make it any better. Yeah, the more things you add to your business, especially if you sell products, the more you gotta account for them at some point, because the accountant wants it, and it's probably good to do once a year at least. So
yeah, it's always a good wake up, I find, of like, whoa, got how much money sitting on the shelves collecting dust?
I don't know if I want to know that this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just disappears.
How do you do it?
It's going to be like way more than it was before, because like we added Vera and like don't really have a lot more Technic stuff. We've added a bunch of tool holders. We've added lots of different products. So it's just, maybe we'll be less of our own products on the shelves because we haven't gotten more made yet to have more stock of pedestal parts. Rob Lockwood messaged me last week after he heard the episode, and he was like, I'm going to need 13 ATC pedestals stat because I said I had 12 available.
Excellent.
You're asking me how do I do something? What was the...
Yes. How do you take part in the stock take? Like, do you walk around with an Airtable tab open?
Clipboard.
Clipboard.
It
It's
used to
filthy.
first year up until we started selling products, it was just me doing it, and then the last 2 or 3 years, Ricky's been helping, and he actually likes to do it, which is fantastic. So he did a lot of it last year, and we have a counting scale, which helps a lot. So we don't hand count individual items. We put in a certain amount and say this is 10 items, and it knows how to figure out, it divides by 10, and
Cool.
then you can dump in, you can have it accumulate, you can just dump in some and count it and tab it up and count, just everything, just walk around. The thing that sucks and that I'm planning to be a vast improvement is when we start to use AirShop, which is going to be at the end of December here. I'm gonna find a way to make this be streamlined, because what I'm doing now is accumulating a few different Airtable lists into one Excel sheet, and then we like tabulate it there, and it goes from digital to paper to digital to my accountant, and it's just dumb.
Well, yuck. Yeah. No thanks. We've done a thing. I think Sarah implemented this in Airtable some years ago, where all the products and raw material are just in the inventory base in Airtable. And so we can just do a walk around the shop with that open on a screen. And it's kind of useful because you can see last year's column right there, which kind of helps to cross-reference things of like, oh, we can't possibly have not have any of those because we had 300 of them last year, so I just can't find them yet. And just walk around and punch in numbers and just work your way down a list, and it's quite good.
Yep.
Spits out the number that the accountant needs, and I like doing it that way.
Yeah, I should definitely do that. I mean, this is like the problem of having DIY'd your own prototype ERP is that we have too many different tables. There's inventory, there's products,
I know, it's filthy.
It's not all in there, which is crazy. So I don't even know.
Yeah.
Anyway, this I don't know what it's going to be. This is supposed to be our holiday party. Do you have any hangover holiday thoughts?
I don't know.
Puke and rally.
Sorry?
I said puke and rally.
What did you say? No, not that hungover. Gosh. Very, very mellow Christmas things are ours these days.
When you have 3 kids.
Everyone wants to be in bed by 9 o'clock, yeah. Well, the children and Laura all have COVID, so I've been isolating at work this week. And so, it was a very low-key affair, but it was nice. I've just been happily noodling with Home Assistant more this week and doing more robot stuff, which has been very pleasurable. Just adding more relays into my sort of robot setup, so I've got more independent control over things. Festool sander, I've got a Festool sander I can turn on and off from anywhere around the world, which is pretty pleasing.
Tell there's hackers.
Mounted on the end of a robotic arm that I can also feed, hold, and pause mid-program. I think I texted you the other day when I'd gone home to swap vehicles at breakfast time. So I had breakfast with the kids, but was watching the sander still, sanding dowels on the live feed, and with the ability to just pause it and if I needed to. So that's been fun.
Well, you're just very soon going to be choosing like work orders from there, right? Like, oh, just got an order, need to
next one.
I don't even know what. make a different Dell.
Well, it's been like immediately useful. We sanded so much Dow this week because we were waiting on that back order of material. So we got like 600 meters last Friday,
Yeah.
a week ago, and we've already sanded half of it. We haven't used all of it, but we output a lot this week in final orders. So the robot did its biggest week of production by far, which was cool. And I gave John a login to the Home Assistant platform so he can monitor the machines as well. And he was immediately like, cool, it'd be good if we could add this to the pencil sharpener as well, like a camera feed and a remote feed hold. Because like he's sitting right there, but there's often situations where it'd be like great for him to just mash a button on his desk and have the pencil sharpener stop because something's about to go wrong or it's imminently needs to be adjusted. So yeah, I think we'll implement more of that in the new year.
I don't know how integral this could be, but I've had a blank Stream Deck sitting on my desk for like 2 years now, a year and a half. I used to use it for things, and then things started to break.
Yeah.
And we've migrated how we did the podcast. I used to use it for a little bit, and just like one point unplugged it, and it's just sitting here looking at me. And I think I've seen other people use these for different reasons, and I've thought about Ricky and I having one or at our workstations, which they're not like super easy to like sync the settings between, but I mean, if you do it once and figure out how to do it, like, I don't know how, I would assume there's Home Assistant. Everything seems to be capable with that.
Yeah.
System
There's a Stream Deck Home Assistant plugin. Sick. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah. Yes. I will look into that because that could be super useful. I like it.
I think I'm hearing my own static and it's killing me.
Okay. Please hold.
I don't know.
Insert jingle.
I don't know.
Sound clean.
Let me try my AirPods.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Beep,
Test?
boop. Oh, there you go.
Test?
Yep.
Never doing that again. This is why people just use wired headphones, right? Good Lord. That'll be fun to edit. Oh, you can combine these now. Oh, that's nice. All right. Well, I still hear static, so that was a bunch of wasted time. I sent you. Yeah. Oh, it's been raining. We're like in flood watches here. I sent you my friend Nick's Home Assistant foibles, or what he's been working on, which is crazy. It's like the most connected shop I've ever seen, where he has like a form of a dashboard where he was the first one that used Shelly that I'd ever heard of. And got it to work fine, and I could never get it to work. I was like, bought all this stuff and it never worked. I was like, all right, I'm giving up on that. But he can control his Kaiser air compressors through them. He has 2 of them. He has 2 5-axis machines, a lathe, a Datron, some other stuff I don't know. But yeah, you can control their, because like they're pretty good at being able to work in tandem on their own. You can like network them somehow, but he's figured out how to like take it another level of like Home Assistant them together, which is wild.
Awesome. Super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to automating my shop further. It's going to be fun. I love it.
It seems stable and reliable.
So far. Yeah, seems very stable. My
it's
little
2.4 Wi-Fi.
I guess so. I mean, the little Linux server is wired. It's on a physical network.
Interesting.
And it's happy. It seems very reliable and all we lost lost power yesterday because some idiot put a screw through the 3-phase mains cable whilst remounting the spray booth fan. Oopsies.
And you didn't die?
I didn't die, no. Like when I found the screw,
live?
I was like, oh yeah, it was live. We lost, through the highest amperage cable in the shop. Somehow I managed to just hit that one, feeding the main.
I don't even understand what was grounding you from.
I think
Holy
just
hell.
the RCD, like the whatever those things are called, the circuit breaker did its job, and just residual current device.
I've never heard that phrase before.
Probably because you don't have RCDs. Loose safety standards over there.
We just use like a piece of string that if it fries,
a nail between 2 points. I think the safety circuits did their job, and I didn't even notice. And John walked out. I was like, I just lost power on everything. The robots were sanding, the CNC was going, the pencil sharpener was going. And it took me a while to problem solve it. And then I found it. I was like, climbed up on the wall. I was like, oh yeah, there is a screw, 75mm screw right into that mains cable. Oops. Pulled the screw out. Everything just started up again. And amazingly,
oh my God.
Amazingly, the robots, which hate being cold started, like they don't like having their power cut. So far, in my experience, like that's resulted in that.
They're never supposed to be shut off.
A few months ago. Yeah. Amazingly, I turned Abby back on, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm mid-program. Do you want me to keep going?" I was like, "Yeah, awesome."
Just like mid command line.
The backup battery did its job and did a safe shutdown, and knew exactly where it was and just carried on with its movement. Amazing.
That is crazy.
So that was exciting.
I haven't had that happen yet.
Stupid.
Yeah. Huh. I'm glad you have good breakers.
Me too. So yeah. Silly.
Yeah.
So I've got the PS2 sitting on a desk here. It's here for summer holidays. It's looking pretty sweet. I sent you a little video of it running with its turbine, chip management turbo fan that it's now got installed. Hilariously, you texted me about those thingies.
Those little like
come across
dust
those
cyclone nuts.
Cyclone nuts. I've come across them in the past. I've never had any experience with them. And then Rhodia solved a chip management problem. Well, maybe solved a chip management problem in the PS2 by 3D printing one. Have you ever done anything with them?
They seemed like a gimmick to me.
Okay.
But I have not tried one. I'll get like some of the Chinese factories that were like either looking at their products or we bought some. They will just kind of like suddenly, like if you give them a little attention sometimes, like, oh, I'd like a new something. They're like, here, look at all of this stuff we make. And they just keep dumping you images. And I'm like, and one of them sent me was, I've gotten these multiple times from different factories, is these turbines that are supposed to replace your ER32 collet nut. And as far as I can tell, they suck the dust upwards.
Yeah, they increase airflow.
So
I think that's the idea.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about them I don't trust for some reason. Like that they would cause unbalance in your spindle, or like, I mean, also you just got to get the perfect level of like depth of cut.
What?
So I don't know.
Why do you have to get the perfect level of depth of cut? Doesn't it just sit up above the cut?
Oh, I see. You're right. Yeah, right. It doesn't stick below. I don't know. Maybe I'll try one.
Yeah.
See what it's like. Not. I don't know. What do you think? So you're pushing, in your case, it looks like you're using it to push air up?
We're kind of doing the same thing, except it's the opposite logic because the tool's upside down. But yeah, we're trying to keep chips from falling down into the guts of the XY mechanism on the PS2. And so, yeah, we 3D rodeo printed a 3D printed one, a little turbine. The first one, she spun up to 30,000 RPM and it exploded. So yeah, not rated. And then the one that's on there now, yeah, it just blows air up away from the spindle effectively up into the main sort of cavity on the PS2. And
Does that?
it's not
Interesting.
like a total fix, but I think in theory it works and definitely reduces the amount of chips coming down. So I think as soon as we add some actual, because this thing has no dust collection yet, so as soon as we add some dust collection in that top cavity with a bit of airflow, I think it'll do a lot to help just keep the majority of the chips out of the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. I like it.
Yeah, that's
That
makes sense for you. I don't know. I'm hesitant. UMC, I have failed a lot. Failed at thinking about the process of making. Basically, I've been, in the extra time that I've squeaked away from other things, I've gotten over every day and attempted some cutting. And I'm not even having any major problems with like posting or like running code or getting files there or like anything about like the process is fairly straightforward and I really like the control so far. I just like failed at thinking through. I think in the concerns about it being 5-axis and doing everything kind of correct so I don't crash, and I just like failed at thinking through how to make soft jaws. Maybe because it's a different context. I've never actually made them before, so it's like each one is a part, right? Normally I would buy them as blanks that go either on a Kurt vise, you just bolt them on, or they go into the Carve Smart on the Kurt vise that we bought the end of sometime this year. And since I have to just start with like a chunk of aluminum and make my own for these Dianjin vices, it just kind of messed me up. I don't know. I got through. I designed one. I made one, and I got the hole spacing wrong. I like kept trying to dial in the bore size of the pins on that 7mm pins, and I kept getting it wrong. And I still actually have a weird problem with trying to comp the hole size. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong of the settings from Fusion to the machine. I was asking some friends, and it was like, it basically wouldn't let me keep making them bigger. So then I finally just did a stock to leave, and that solved it. But these steps are like taking me like an afternoon of like messing around and forgetting stuff and taking too long. And so I got done with making one technically, but I like, it took me extra long to make it, and then I realized I made it wrong by the time I got done with it. I was like, okay, let's start again. So I bought more material, and that's what every time I talk to you, I feel like I'm saying this. I'm going to go over there and cut them right this time so I can cut the second op of my risers. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like such a child in this process. I don't know what it is.
It's all part of it. Yeah, I get it. I get the block. Yeah. Is it frustrating?
Like I'll give you. Oh, I am so frustrated. I like get home at nights and I'm just like, I feel like I've failed at like my job. I'm just like, how am I not able to make a soft jaw? Asking friends. And the thing that I failed at, which was so disheartening, was so have to make board holes and through holes for the bolts to attach it this way. You flip it over. So I start with the bottom, do that. Took me forever to get the bore holes right. I got it finally. I flip it over, on the same vise. This is part of the problem, is I have to take the jaws off to fit it on. And then I was all right, cool, they line up. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll do the top now. Let's just put it back into the center of the vise in the smooth part on a parallel and just cut the top. But because I thought in my head, I was like, oh, now that I have these holes, I'll just put it on the vise in the spot it's supposed to go. And then I'll be able to cut both jaws like that. But there's no way to hold it because there's no through holes because there's still a hat. And so I was like, I'll put it in the center. Yeah. This is probably terrible to listen to. So I cut the top and realized, oh, now I've just cut like like it's going to be slightly different once it goes into the vise on its proper spot. Because you're supposed to like take a soft jaw, clamp it on something with a little space, cutting it in use, basically. It's not going to change afterwards, which is probably pretty accurate, but there's no way it would just fit up just right. And so I just like the thought process just isn't there. And now I know why I used to buy the damn pre-made blanks, because you just bolt them on and cut. You're like ready to go. So I'm going to make a bunch of extras once I figure this out and then forget how to do it again. I don't know. It's just dumb. Frustrating. I need another vise too. I need to go get another one. That would make it easier.
Same.
I think I'll get another of the same, maybe one that's larger at some point too. But then I also got then like frustrated one night. I was like, why am I not just making a fixture for this? Why am I making soft jaws? You know, like I can make fixtures for this machine. You know, like it's something about put it in the self-centering vise.
You've still got your Pearson set up, monolithic.
Yeah,
you
probably gonna sell it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because more or less, I mean, nobody take this the wrong way. I guess I feel like at this point, I see a lot of my peers too. The Pearson's a great starting solution. And then once you go to like a Lang pole stud system, that's basically the same thing, but it's more flexible. Because I can just make a fixture that has those pole studs in it and put it on the plate or on a riser or on a fixture. Yeah. So it's kind of redundant in a certain way. And then you've also got to deal with this pretty large base that I could probably make work, but it just doesn't really make any sense on this machine.
On the UMC, yeah. Yeah, so why aren't you making fixtures with pull studs?
Didn't know how, first of all.
Yeah.
But I should. That's exactly what I should be doing. I don't know. It's just the workflow. I just feel ridiculous with kind of feels like almost like just like incompetence. Like, well, how was I not negligence of machine operation?
You're in that. I get it. You're in that like super inefficient startup phase. Just working stuff out, making mistakes. It's okay.
Let me tell you about the other super, thank you, inefficient thing is I thought we had an air leak. And we spent parts of a couple days trying to diagnose an air leak because the Kaiser was running like crazy. Like every less than 2 minutes it was cycling. And normally with the shop saver that dumps air constantly, it was like 7 minutes. And I was like, there's a massive leak here. It is way worse. Yesterday, after reconnecting all the hoses, I asked my friend Nick, who has the UMC and the Kaisers we were just talking about, I was like, does the UMC use air during warm-up? And he was like, yeah, anytime the spindle's turning, it's dumping air out. I'm like, what? How did I not think of this? Like, so it was just consuming its normal amount of air, and I just never put together. Like, I think I was going back to like the YCM didn't use air except for tool changes, and so I was thinking like, similar, but
what's it using the air for?
It's using a ton of air.
What for?
Sealing bearings, or I don't even know. The spindle uses air when it runs, and a lot of it apparently.
Whereas your shop saver doesn't bleed air through the spindle all the time? Must.
It does, but seemingly way less. way
bit.
less.
Yeah.
Like, I need to time it out, but I was just like walking around like a madman with a squirt bottle, like, which fitting, where is it? You know, like, this is so much air.
Amazing.
Who do I want to have a guest? Is Dylan on his phone for us that cuts very little out of our show? This is going to be an interesting one to edit. Remote cast.
Leave it in.
Here. This ought to be crazy. Calling in. It's Dylan.
Hey.
This is surprisingly good.
I'm actually shocked that everything worked with the Bluetooth and everything. That always breaks, it seems like.
Yeah. You sound pretty good. We have Dylan from With Intolerance joining us from his in front
very
of
dirty
his
shop
machine. Is that a hallway?
Yeah, everything is packed everywhere right now, just to make sure that we can, do all the machine stuff.
Yeah. How are things going there? I saw you were moving around the new machine.
Yeah, new machine is the machine setup, the tool tower setup. He's moving the HS Flex into position right now. So good.
Oh
yeah.
Wow. It's like a how many days setup? How many day install for that?
4 or 5.
Machines?
It's probably going to be tomorrow too. Here, I'll walk out to it so you can see it. I don't know if it's going to ruin the audio or not.
Cool.
But...
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like he's showing us a room, which is the HS Flex, a little robot to palletize. Is it just fixturing, like work holding, or is it all? It's not tools too, right?
No, that's just the pallet changer. Here, I can walk around and show you the tool robot.
It's really not that loud that I can tell.
No.
So there's the load door for it, and like you can see through. That's where all the pallets will be. And then here's the tool magazine.
Just Jem's face.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I'm sure, yeah. It probably had terrible reflections, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome. So you got a new Hermle C250 and a HS Flex to go with your original C250, right?
Yep. And now we are about as packed in as we can get in this shop.
Yeah. Well, do you think it'll feel like it'll be less packed once you get things settled? Or are you
I think it's going to be worse
now.
Once everything's in there, I think it's going to be way worse. Because we still have all the tables and stuff in the hallways, and so already
like a
Monday,
mezzanine.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like Monday, we came in and I immediately pallet jacked up the S700 and moved it about 1 foot or 2 feet because I realized that's a little too close to the other C250. Great.
And you didn't get an alarm from your Haas not working, right?
No, it's crazy. It just moves.
Just moves and you don't get locked out. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, wild.
Things have changed over there, Dylan. I feel like I'm just thinking about early episodes with Intolerance and your backstory.
Mm-hmm.
You're running quite the operation now.
Thanks. Yeah, I was actually just talking to the tech today about that because my first exposure to Hermle was Saunders's tour of their facility.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that and going there's no way we'll ever get one of those. So it's very surreal to go out in the shop and be there's 2 of them now. That's
2.
Crazy.
2 of them. Oh my gosh. So you're gonna get to take time off for the holidays at all?
Yeah, he's hopefully gonna be done with the Flex Friday, the old C250 Saturday. I'll probably be in and out just to play with the new machine, but we're done as of technically Friday for 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
How about you guys?
It's awesome. Yeah, Jem's off now, which is he's in the future, but
I'm already off and hungover, so it's good.
He had his holiday party last night.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's still doing the same sort of mix of. Whoops, sorry, I jumped in.
No, go for it, Jim.
No, I'm just super curious, Dylan. What sort of work you're still doing the sort of quick turn prototype sort of stuff? Is that your bread and butter?
Oh yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
under 10 parts per part number and 3 to 5 day turnaround, maybe 7 days if we're lucky.
Yeah.
And that's kind of our sweet spot there.
And is it just still you and your business partner?
Yep.
Or have you got help these days? Just the two of you?
Yeah, just the two of us. That's a big reason for the flex, is that we're butting up against the maximum amount of work that we can do without really driving ourselves, grinding ourselves into dust kind of thing. So
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah. Thanks for the invite. This is fun.
I can't believe how good this quality. You also have like way higher resolution video than we do.
Which is crazy because it's just my phone. Like, it drives me nuts that you can't buy a decent webcam with just like a phone sensor.
All right. Yeah. No, it sounds amazing. I don't understand that. Whatever that headset is, we all need those for podcasts because it's.
Yeah, I want one.
I push these to everybody. Like, why wear earplugs when I can wear these and they're Bluetooth and I can listen to music and the noise canceling's relatively decent?
Do you have like a button you can just direct talk to Brad? Like, can you hear me now?
So the irony is actually yes. He doesn't wear these, but there is like the very bottom button on this side is a push to talk button that you're supposed to use some kind of like relay app with these that gives you walkie-talkie function. I've never used it. I've never gotten it to work, but yes, to answer your question, I technically could.
That's like when my wife and I both got the stupid Apple Watches. I tried to get her to use the little walkie-talkie feature, and she refused to use it with me. And I was like, "Come on, who else am I going to use this with?"
Yeah, it's so cool. That's amazing.
We'll need the link for those, I think, Dylan.
Yeah, we need these.
Yeah, I am more than happy to share. I think they're maybe 120 or 140, something like that.
That's not bad.
It's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Very reasonable. Cool.
Awesome, guys. Well, I don't want to derail your pod too much.
Thanks for joining us.
But I'll definitely keep watching.
No, that's fine. We'll have you on for a real episode someday.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've got like the toddler view of you. It's like how my son holds the phone. Just the eyes.
Like this close?
Hey. Hi, Dad. Usually pretty good, but sometimes we get Okay.
Awesome. Thanks,
Good
guys.
to see you, man. Bye.
Bye.
I don't even know how to like add or I just pushed a button when he asked to join. I don't know how to add somebody otherwise.
Don't know how to do it. Yeah.
Just worked.
Excellent. What an operation. Amazing.
No kidding. Right? Yeah, I've been chatting with him as he's been adding his new machine and bringing it over and trying to navigate. Well, tariffs were a huge part of it, I think. Just trying to like wait out to see if, maybe tariffs won't be there, and then.
Very cool. Because he started with like a secondhand Kitamura or something, like a old janky machine. Yeah.
I didn't listen. I didn't know of the show, or somehow I didn't know Within Tolerance till a couple of years into its existence, and so I listened to some of the back shows, but all the new ones I'm listening to for sure.
Yeah, it's good. It's always been good. I've always enjoyed it in the old days.
Yeah.
And now. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Yes.
We're good.
Well, back to our normal conversations of AI stuff that probably nobody else cares about. I sent you this. But the guy, I always forget his name. I think it's Patrick Rainsbury, potentially, has like one of the best. Oh, no, it's the official. Maybe he works on it. Yeah. Fusion has its own GitHub. I did not know this. On the official Fusion GitHub, maybe he just shared it. There's now an MCP add-in, which is kind of sweet. It's a sample, so I don't know how any of that works at the moment, but it seems like the license to make things with your agents. So
cool.
I'm excited about that.
What any application in mind?
No,
Other than
not at
playing?
all. Just having the capability for when the idea comes, I think is
Totally.
I don't know what literally having a better search capability would be nice in your agent, right? Like what file
Oh yeah. Yeah.
doesn't
Where's that damn
involve
file?
whatever is going on.
Johnny sent me a Fusion thing during the week, which he was very excited about because he's the Fusion power user these days. He's left me in the dust, but a Fusion plugin or add-in called Any Shortcut, which now allows you to map shortcuts.
Oh, played with that.
He was very happy to have found it because he's very frustrated by Fusion's sort of standard shortcut stuff or lack of.
Yeah, there's
those stupid gestures and stuff.
I'm frustrated with too. Yep.
But he also discovered recently.
What?
Yeah, the gestures are horrible. But he did discover that there's a tick box where you can turn on spacebar to repeat commands, which has been like you do in Rhino. I can do a speed repeat of whatever the last command was, and I think it's just space to repeat now with that enabled in Fusion, which he's very, very happy with, which I can understand. I would want that too if I was in there every day.
I need to know more about I'm preparing, I'm training my LLM. When you're setting up Home Assistant, you said a Linux computer, but then like is a lot of what you're doing coding with like agents, or is there like GUI, like easy to set up, like each new thing is like, how do you do it? What are you doing?
Well, it's once I had a Linux server set up and that was running, and that was just I just did that with my agents, just leading me every step of the way through that. Once that was live, it's all just very GUI based in a browser or on the iOS app. Like I haven't done any scripting other than
great.
Like some of my relay sensors are not just native within Home Assistant, and I had to install some extra packages into Home Assistant, and I did all of that through terminal on the Linux server, but again, just completely led by the agents of just, terminal, just plugging in terminal commands to install extra things and stuff. But yeah, at this point, the server is just hidden away, and I just do it all through a web browser or phone app. And then within that, I think you can do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's why it's got CarPlay. Like I haven't set up the CarPlay interface, but you can add switches to CarPlay.
Okay, what are the Siri commands for those kind of things? Like, is it easy, or do you have to say like Home Assistant, or do you doing that?
Don't know. It's got, what's the Apple version of this called? HomeKit or something?
HomeKit.
Like it's got HomeKit integration, which I haven't tried haven't bothered to set up. Oh, that's definitely a thing. So yeah, I think you can get to the point where you command the useless Siri to do stuff for you. Shush. Down, boy. Yeah. Things and stuff. It's pretty fun. I look forward to seeing what you do.
Would you also set it up at home? Literally home? Or is that not?
Yeah, I plan to.
I kind of am excited to completely scrape away my, like, I'm at this stage now where I have like HomeKit layered with people say Miros, there's Casa, there's Smart Things, and like there's Eve. There's so many different versions. Amazon, like ways that something could be like controlled, or the only way you could control it. And all I've ever heard, and I've watched some recent videos too, where you've been saying it's like the only thing that seems to maybe be the end all or the main hub is Home Assistant. And right now I'm just like, it's such a chaos mess of like, even I, who set it all up in both places, I can't keep track of like what's controlling the Christmas tree at home. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah. Bring it all together. Yeah. So yeah, I had to install something called Hacks, HACS, to get some of the more obscure third-party stuff to work. But that's about as custom as I've gone. Once it was up and running, I added the Hacks thing, and then that sort of enabled a bunch more connectivity and bits and pieces. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, what else?
I don't know. Excited to finally get to making parts on the UMC. We have just kind of like an unreasonable amount of products in the works right now, which is, it's like really exciting. Like Ricky and I talked for like an hour plus this morning about all the both potential product things that we've wanted to do or customers have brought up that are good ideas we've started working on or we see as opportunities for next year, and just trying to kind of like rein it all in. And we're talking about maybe multiple hires next year. I'm excited. There's a lot going on.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah.
And what to share about that? Let's see. 2 new versions of ATC pedestals. One I think I mentioned was like that Avid style, and then we've had a customer ask for a version that's more like it's got to be for like a robot. I can't think of what else. It's like a single pedestal that's taller, like way taller. What's half a meter off the table surface. So it's like they didn't give us a whole lot of information, but both are the Avid ones in the works, and we've got parts for it, and we're just trying to figure out time to test it with customers. And the other one I don't know, and then our tooling is going to expand a lot. We're adding tool holders. We got work holding stuff, both of our own unique design, and then some others we're going to add. The Vera stuff's going to expand like crazy. That's been selling pretty well. So
great.
Accessories for machines. See, we're finally gonna add the Cat 40 tool holder that's been on our website as coming soon for 2 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. Yeah.
It's exciting. Got lots in the works. That's cool.
Too much. The conversation lately is like there's so much to be doing, and I'm spending too much time here at this desk not getting stuff accomplished. So anything guys you're looking forward to? Did you have any thoughts about next year yet?
No, I haven't had thoughts. No, I don't have many thoughts for next year yet, but I do have some thoughts on that problem of being desk stuck or not getting into the meaty work. The other day, John was leaving work. I was staying here to work on robot relays and integration stuff. And I was like, oh, just before you go. And I bricked my phone and I gave him the brick and said, take this, please. And it was so bloody good. I had the best evening of just like getting shit done. that I've had in months. Because there was just like zero, like, you know, bloody muscle memory of reaching for my phone to open certain apps.
Yep.
Was just removed. I was so much more focused. It was just, yeah, highly recommend. So I'm not really one for New Year's resolutions, but if I were to do something like that, it'd be like, get off my damn phone and focus more. So, yeah.
I've thought about it a couple times, kind of like trying it on as an idea, I almost certainly could use it, but I have no interest in it. I have no interest in being, my phone being, well, I know that one reason I know it would be helpful is how much aversion I have to the idea of locking features away until I get back to this piece of plastic with an RFID sensor in it, that's somewhere else. And it's a great idea. I don't know. Yeah. Again, I think I need a therapist more than I need to brick my phone. It's probably one of the same though.
Well, I might go home and get COVID. Now that I can.
That's perfect. I don't have any good songs though. I think that's a pretty good ending.
Last week's song was fantastic, by the way. I loved it.
I had so many compliments on that, and it's funny to take credit for something that an AI did, but I sent you the prompt for it, and it was just like insanely simple. Yeah, it was. I listened to that song quite a bit afterwards, just like unrelated to the show. I was like, this is good.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I had it on for a while. Yeah.
We could try my let's see how terrible this is. I don't know if I can play this to you right now.
What's the safe word?
Let's see if safe word for turn on.
Don't go messing with the audio again.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess it up. You still hear me?
Yeah, I still got you.
It's called Workshop Bells.
It's supposed to be music.
A looping holiday sound bed. I don't find it to be holiday at all. That's about all I can take of that. No.
Oops, I can still hear myself.
Well, have a happy holiday.
You too.
That's not what I meant to say, but
catch you later. See you next year, kids.
Bye. Bye. I'm going to show you this.